I follow a young woman on TikTok named Jess Michaels. She was sexually assaulted by Jeffrey Epstein when she was a young woman, and she's made several videos about that. And she was on with Jim Acosta the other day on the Jim Acosta show, now that he's independent. And she said that Attorney General Pam Bondi looked very scared after that bill passed, after the discharge petition passed both the House and the Senate and was signed into law by Donald Trump. Pam Bondi held some kind of a press event, and she did. She looked like she'd seen a ghost. And Jess Michaels said that the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein is still haunting them. The ghost of Jeffrey Epstein is going to haunt this entire administration and Donald Trump, at least for the rest of this presidential term and probably for the rest of Donald Trump's life. The third most powerful person on the planet now is a dead pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein. She told Jim Acosta that Pam Bondi had a very scared look on her face, and she did too. You can go find the video as she was grilled about the passage of the bill in the House and the Senate. Bondi was grilled at a press conference hours after both the House and the Senate approved the bill to release the Epstein files in a near unanimous vote, and hours before Donald Trump signed it into law. Her response to a question about opening new investigations went viral for all the wrong reasons. So she was asked by a reporter, she was like, okay, this bill has passed, Trump's going to sign it into law. Are you gonna release the files? And she said, we, meaning the Department of Justice. She just kept saying over and over, we will continue to follow the law. We will continue to follow the law. And then she mentioned the law being this new discharge petition that is now law. And the interesting thing to me is that Donald Trump desperately does not want any materials from the Epstein files released that has anything to do with him. He just signed a bill into law requiring that to happen unless there are new investigations. He also wants all of this to just go away. He wants this to just go away. This issue of him and Epstein, he just wants it to go away. The only way that he can get out of releasing materials under the bill that he just signed into law is if there are new investigations. So he ordered Pam Bondi to start a bunch of new investigations into Democrats like Bill Clinton and Larry Summers and others. By having new investigations, ongoing investigations, the press is going to be constantly asking Pam Bondi about those investigations. That means none of this is going to go away. So it just became this kind of circular catch-22 for Donald Trump. And he just shot himself in the foot this week, twice. He signed the bill and he demanded more investigations. So now the DOJ is required to release these documents unless there are new investigations. And since there are new investigations, the press is going to be constantly asking about new investigations relative to Jeffrey Epstein, which is going to keep Donald Trump's name in the middle of all of this in perpetuity. And, you know, I love that for him. I think it's great.